Well, hey everybody, welcome back and welcome to another Wednesday installment of Abandoned and Forgotten Places. Now, last Wednesday, you guys got to watch that one a day early. I have no idea what happened. It was something with YouTube internal, screwed up the scheduler and posted our video a day ahead of time. But hey, bad for us, good for you. You got to watch the video a day early. So here we are, 1 week later. Another Wednesday episode. Found a pretty neat mine for you guys. So what I like to do when I'm looking for mine sites is after I find them on my maps, I'll go to Google Earth and look at them from top down, and then I'll take that little snap tool and I'll snap a line all the way around the waste rock pile, do a little bit of math, and if it's greater than about 5,000 to 7,000 feet in circumference, then that's going to be a mine with some fairly significant workings underground, and that's what we have right here. We're currently standing on a waste rock pile that's coming in at about 8,000 feet in circumference here. So that means they had to pull all this waste rock out of the mine as well as all of the ore. So the workings in here should be pretty significant. All right, guys, this one should be fun. Let's get started. All right, so to start things off, out here by the portal, we've got a bunch of debris. Looks like an old collapsed building. And you can see the tin that used to be the roof. A lot of round nails. So we're in the early 1900s. Yep. Okay, the portal is right up here. I can see we've got some compressor pipe running out of the mine, which was used for the drills. And a nice big portal without any collapse. That's always nice. All right, let's head on inside. Yeah, ooh, lots of bugs in here. They're hanging out inside the mine trying to stay cool. Okay, so you can see off here to my left, see the compressor pipe was hanging off of this wire right here. And then when we had a collapse, here's a collapse. Yeah, see, look at what it did. So it looks like there might have either an ore chute here, or it's all, all this material was behind the support stalls, and when it collapsed, it hit that pipe. And that's what brought it all down. Yeah, you can see it all coming down right here. Yikes. All right, let's get past it. I forgot to put my gloves on, Laura.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Now I'm putting my hands in all this pack rat poo. Delicious.
You mean the maple syrup?
Yeah. Yuck. All right. All right, let's stop here for a second and look up into this small stope where the material was coming down right there, and you can look up there and see they're going after it up there too. Okay. All right, let's keep going. A little damp in here.
Yeah.
Not too bad. All right. Here we've got a pillar and the stope going up. Now we can see, so this is all ore body material that would have been removed, taken off the mountain for processing. What we're tunneling through right now is what ended up being the waste rock outside. This all failed, or is in the process of failing, with the stope going way up there. But they left a little bit behind. You can see a little bit of the ore in the pillar. Were we able to find any information on this one as to what they were mining, Laura?
I think it was either lead or gold. I don't remember for sure.
Okay. Yep, this all come down right here. That's because of the water working its way through the mine. Rotted out the timbers, and there they went. All right, let's get past all that. There we go. Stop here a minute, look around. Off to my right, there's some vent pipe and some timbers. Off to my left, looking up, all that backfill failed, came down, but that's where it all was. They were backfilling the stope as they went. You know, it smells like tobacco in here. You smell that? Like loose leaf. If you were to get...
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, if you were to get loose leaf tobacco wet, that's what it smells like. Okay, stop here a minute. I'm just observing all this geology. Notice right here, right through, I'll use my finger here, right through there, there's your ore. Okay, and it's about 10 inches thick through there, but see how when it goes up, it just kind of gets narrower and narrower, and then maybe up there it got wider as they cleaned it out. And I'm also noticing some more modern flags and tags in here. I think somebody came up in here and was doing some prospecting. Off to my left, just a little thing going off that direction. You can still clearly see the vein off the left. If its dip is to the left, to the upper right, at about a 45-degree angle. All right, keep on going here. What's this say? Switch. And a bunch of
Load marks.
Load marks, yeah. So maybe we have a track switch up here. Nice limestone mine, but it's kind of damp in here, and that's why all the wood looks the way that it does. No, it's not burned. It's when wood decomposes, it turns black like that. Here's the place where they may have had an ore chute. Down on the floor was a muck sheet. I can see there's a bunch of wire when they were using that for blasting. I see wire remnants all through this area. Looks like whoever had this mine maybe in the 90s or 2000s and they were reworking it, or maybe working this raise right here. Somebody... Oh, I can't point that. That's not family friendly. Never mind.
There's more carbide over here too.
Is there?
And just behind.
Oh yeah. Okay, guys. Let me turn around real quick. I missed it. Turn it around. Turn it around. There we go. We got some carbide writing here. Art Colby.
This one says 64. It looks like.
Dave Arnott. Valerie.
64.
Oh yeah, 64. Oh, so it's older than I thought when they were reworking it. Because this goes back to, I think, the 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those signs we've seen coming up in here, that goes all the way back to the 60s then. No wonder they were so faded. Yeah. Okay. So indeed, we were guessing there for a second we might be coming in on an active mining claim, but no, it's indeed abandoned. All right, let me turn the lighting down. Bunch of graffiti here. Looks like Chinese symbols.
Yeah, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Well, it all means something to somebody, yeah.
9/6 of 60-something again.
60, yeah, you're right. 64. RJ was in here in 66. Okay. Let's keep going. Going through a bunch of dolomite limestone. Wouldn't surprise me if find a pocket or a cave. Sometimes that'll happen, just like what happened at the Grand Exploration mine when we found that pocket, and then somebody ended up with that rock of flowstone. All right, so down here off to the right, these are called muck sheets. We have an accumulator. To my newer subscribers, what's a muck sheet? A muck sheet was laid down in the drift before the blast. Then they would blast the face, and the material would end up on the muck sheet, and it's a heck of a lot easier to muck the rock off of a smooth muck sheet than it is off of a rough floor.
There's a 37 over here.
Oh, okay. The mine split off and went backwards towards the direction we just came from, that direction, so we'll explore that on the way back. And we have a piece of pipe going way, way up in the stope up there. Wow. Wow, cleaned all that out. Huh. Neat. Okay, yep, we'll explore that on the way back. Let's keep looking around here. Let's look up in here real quick. So we got a couple of carbide containers. That was the earliest date you found so far, 30 what?
37.
37. Two carbide containers, a bunch of rail that they tossed up in here, as well as cross ties that are now all rotting. Here's a raise. They were going up in there and working, and you can see some compressor pipe headed up in there too. All right, you know, all this rotten wood kind of gives the mine a more spooky feel, doesn't it?
It's like a haunted house mine.
Yeah, yeah. Off to my left, they were headed up that way and stopped. Don't see any artifacts, just rotten timbers. All right, so we're picking up on rail now. We've got some sulfur working its way through here. Let me point it out to you guys. You can see all the yellow. That could be some of what we're smelling. All right. Oh yeah, yeah, see it all coming through? Look at all that sulfur. Neat. And here it's dripping.
Yeah.
Right there. Well, it ain't as stinky as the stinky mine. The stinky mine was the stinkiest. Ew.
I haven't smelled a mine like that in a while.
No, that was bad. All right, so as I shine the flashlight straight up in front of us, you guys can start to see we've got lots of stuff coming down from the stopes, maybe collapsed ore chutes. This is this was a pocket. They went into there. Didn't really like what they were finding, so they quit. Okay. Let's keep going here. Lee was up in here. More writing there. Here we have some chain. And we were hanging something from here on some, off of some drill steel that they stuck up in the hole and left there. Well, there is some footprints in this ray coming down off this ore pass or this ore chute, but they're very old. And that's where that goes. Up in there. Yeah. That impression could technically be all the way from the 60s. Okay, let's keep going. Are we coming to the end of the mine? It's looking that way. Yep. That's it, guys. So they were following this quartz vein for a little while, And then they gave up on it. It just got too skinny for them. Down here off to my left, I think that says Ely.
Looks like it.
Maybe in June.
June, but you can't read the
Ely,
date.
yeah. Yeah, hard to read. Okay, so that tells me that all that rock outside came from some of the stopes. So what are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? That's crazy, huh? Let's look up here again. Well, that person went this direction. Whoever they were. Okay, guys, give me a second here. Because I gotta use my knees. There. Hold on. Let's set the camera like that for a minute. Maybe you can see me here. There. Stay with there, camera. Hello. All right. So I'm attempting right now to get into this stope. See if it's something safe that we can do. Okay. All right. Let's look up in here. Yeah, so whoever it was, they went up in the stope, and when they came down, they slid on their butt, leaving this trough. All right, here we go. Whoa. Whoa. Watch out, Laura. Whoa. Hold on, camera. There we go. I'm trying, guys. This ain't easy. I'm just trying to free climb the darn stope here. Come on now. I can't get traction. All right, guys, let me catch my breath, guys. I'll be back. All right, guys, back again. Okay, I'm slowly making it up this slope. It is really steep, super crumbly, but there it is. That's all they were doing. It's a raise. They were chipping into it up there, dropping the material down, and that's it, guys. Yeah, I thought it would do more, but it didn't. All right, so now I'm gonna do what our 60s friends did. Whee! Woohoo! Woohoo! And that's why, turning around here, there was a little trough right there. Whoever was up there last slid their butt, just like me. All right, here you go, Laura. Let me catch my breath here. I'll bet my butt's all dirty.
You got kind of a brown stain on your butt.
Well, let's try to make the most of this mine.
All right.
Since it's the only one in the area. And we're about 8,000 feet, so it takes a little bit longer for me to catch my breath. Oh, here we go. Here. Look at this, Laura.
Little cave
nodules.
Cave crystals.
Yeah, look right here. Calcite nodules. Right here, you can see where they were busting into it. Yep, that's naturally occurring. Uh-huh. All right, Mr. Mind. What else do you have for us? I thought it would have went back in a lot further than that.
It does still go. Once we get out to the main drift, it goes straight ahead then.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing over there. No.
Little pocket over
No,
there.
just a pocket. And here was our ore chute, which is now collapsed. And this one did the same thing, so I can see up there that it goes to the same height as the last one I just slid down. No sense in going up him. There was another one back here I may consider. No. All right, well, let's go explore this, guys. All right, so we haven't been down this way.
No.
Nice looking footwall, all cleaned off, nice and smooth. Looks like we're coming up to a chute. Yeah. Yeah, and indeed, that's what we got here. I'm loving I like the looks of all the ore in the pillar right there. And then behind it, and behind the pillar, there's a whole bunch of ore that they never cleaned out. It's still here. Oh, that reminds me, some of you guys asked me, can you reclaim an abandoned mine and rework it? Absolutely. Yep. And there was a raise here. They put a board and then backfilled it. This is nothing but backfill, but you can show them. Go ahead and show them more. Let me get past you here.
That is the raise up there.
As I look up into the stope, I can see where they were dropping that backfill down on that side. But no way to get up on that one. Here's a cave feature, naturally occurring. See, I like this. When you get into the dolomite geology, you start finding stuff like this. Here's one pocket. Look here. There's a bunch of calcite. That's all nodular flowstone right there. Isn't that neat? Some people broke it off and took some samples. Very cool. Here we've got some galena right there. Let's see, let's turn down this one. Look here, guys. That's silver right there. There's your galena. And that's right, that's what you said they were finding in this mine. Galena deposits or lead. That's what that is. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's neat. Someone got a nice little chunk out of there. So that must have been like sporadically mixed in with this ore that they're going up through here. But I'm not seeing any more of it. Not
unless it's further up in there.
Yeah, maybe it's up higher. Definitely isn't jumping out at me. All right, guys, let's keep going. We'll just kind of take this nice and slow back out to the portal. Oh, this is where you saw the...
No, the 37's on your left over there.
Okay, we got a 1935 right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 37 is over here.
Okay. And more Chinese writing. Does this mean, I guess maybe it means good fortune?
Anybody, can you translate what that says?
Yeah, can you translate? Is that Mandarin, Chinese? What do we got going on there? Okay. Huh. I'm just taking my time, guys, and examining everything. I don't want to miss nothing, since this is going to be the only one for the day. Whew, there's that smell again.
You.
Stinky. Well, let's get back over to this one stope and see if that's something I can crawl up into, if it's safe enough. There's a bat roost right there.
All that guano on the ground.
Yep. This is their roost. And then we've got more flowstone right here. All right.
Part of an old bottle in here.
Oh yeah, in that little cubby hole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, our folks from the 60s were definitely up here doing some blasting. I don't know. This is just, if I step on this, it's gonna...
It's gonna, yeah. It's gonna do that.
It's gonna do that. I knew it was gonna do that. I knew it was rotten.
That's why you don't climb ladders in mines like this. They're all rotten.
That's right. All right, let's go see what's up here. Oh, that's too bad you didn't catch that on camera, huh?
I think we heard it though. It's another piece of timber. Another piece of timber given away.
Yeah. All right, guys, bear with me. I gotta set the camera here in a place where I can do some climbing. All right, there we go. Let's see what we have up here. Almost there. Okay, let's look. That's it. Goes up around the corner. There's the top of the stope. And over there too. That's it. Okay. Turning around. Yeah. Too bad you didn't catch that on camera. Oh well, you guys will just have to hear it through the audio. This is what happens when 235 pounds of Coolness steps on a rotten timber. Okay. What else do we have in here?
We still have that other big stope up here.
Yeah. Okay. Some people go to the gym and work out on the hamster wheel or the stair climber I just use abandoned mines. That's my gym. That's how I burn calories. All right, nothing up there. Still looking, observing everything. No sense in going up there. I can see it stops right there with just a bunch of rotten stoles that I don't want to kick out of place because it'll send a whole bunch of rock crashing down. So let's keep going. Nothing up there. That's it. Just stops right here. No, I don't want to get above that rotten wood. That'll come down. All right. How about over here? There's the tin that they laid on top of the support stalls. And it went way up in there, but I can't free climb that. That's too steep. Nope. So when they abandoned this mine, they took all of their ladders, they took all of the planking that was running between the support stalls, and they took all of the straight track to repurpose it or recycle it. Now, we've got an absolutely beautiful cave feature here. Yep. So I'm really happy that we're coming back. Look at this, guys. This is all nodular flowstone calcite, but the neat thing about this is you can see the cross layer, just like in that piece that we sold on eBay a while back. Yeah, but that was much better. This is really cool. Look at that. Wow. You know how many hundreds of years it takes to build up this much calcite? You know, 6 to 8 inches. Hundreds of years. And it's the same kind of stuff that makes the hard water stain on your bathtub. Only it's hundreds of years worth. We're not getting up there. Not seeing any reason to go up there. It's just exposing me to danger that's unnecessary. All right, let's get past this again. This is the most dangerous part of the mine. Because if that comes down, we're gonna have a problem. Then you guys get to watch us dig. Glenn Lord digging their way out of a mine. Wouldn't that be exciting? All right. You got it? Yeah, you got it. All right, guys, I think we thoroughly explored this one. We got some great big, oh my gosh, look at all the daddy long legs in here. Look at this, Laura.
Spiders?
Yeah, stand right over here and point the camera up. Turn off one of the flashlights. Look, guys, look at the daddy long legs. Right here. Look at them all. They're all up in there.
I like it because all the flies that are in here.
Yep, there sure is. All over the place. Okay, guys, turn this light down. There. So there's, on the other side of Bob, there's one more mine over there. Looks like it's collapsed in, but I think we can squeak down into it because this vein that they were mining here went across the valley to the other side and kept on going that way. So they punched in a haulage at it going the other way too. Let's head over there and we'll see what that one's all about. We'll see you over there. All right, guys, there's where we came from, right up there. That's where the portal was. And you can see the size of that waste rock pile, pretty darn big. Okay, so turning around here. Turning around. Now we're gonna point the camera this direction. See, these are the signs that we saw coming up here. Active mine site, open pits and shafts. And that's probably from our 60s, folks. Because you can see now, you look up there, it's just all collapsed. So this one's been abandoned for quite some time, but they never took their signs down. Okay, so over here through the bushes, there wasn't, the adit entrance was right here, but now, and then you can see that there's either, it's, I think that's rail is right there, but now all this material from the side of the hill came down, collapsed it, but there's a little hole right up here I think we can get into. Yeah, indeed. Right here. Let me get my lights on, guys. There we go. Let me look down in there. Make sure it's safe. I think we can get in this. Yeah, I got a big spider web here, but other than that, let's get some of these rocks out of my way. Pew! Oh, this one stinks real bad.
Bats?
Rats.
Oh, rats.
Yeah, pack rat. Oh, let me turn the camera around here. Show you guys where we just went. Where we just came from. Phew. All right, you got it. Ah, let's get out of that dust. Hantavirus. Are these mosquitoes in here?
A combination of mosquitoes and flies.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Just as I thought, the vein did carry over on this side of the hill. Look at this. Wow. All right, it keeps going. Up, up, up. Cleaned all that out. Cleaned all that out. Well, they were just busy in here, weren't they?
Busy little bees.
They sure were. All right, let's keep on going here. Phew. Smells like pack rat and rot. At least it doesn't smell like death.
Yeah, those ones are extra creepy.
They are extra creepy because you never know
why it smells like that.
Yeah, why it smells like that and what you're going to run into.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I don't know, guys, I don't remember what episode it was. This was years ago, but I was walking into a mine. Here's some load marks. And there was some graffiti here, but hard to make out. Anyways, I was going up into this mine. I turned the corner, and here's this big black tuft of hair, a mound of it sitting in the middle of the haulage at it. And I approached it real slow. I was just waiting for it to pop up and come at me. And it turned out it was a badger. Oh, that's right. That was the one that me and Randy went in, where we found the dead badger. All right, it goes left and off to the right. We got a possible winze. Now, you guys didn't see me break through that rotten wood because the camera was pointing in the wrong direction. But if you have rotten wood underneath you, that's and then there's a big void from a backfilled stope, that's what you would fall through in these mines. That's what you got to be watch out for. All right, so we're gonna go right. We're gonna follow the rail, then we'll come back and hit the other one. when I'm walking in these mines, I'm always listening for hollow sounds, and I'm also looking for support stoles that are braced on an angle down on the floor, because that's an indicator that you might have a stope below you. Those two things. And when you get into a mine that has a lot of winzes going down from the level that you're at, that's another indication that you might have a stope below you. All right, we've got some more graffiti here. Turning to my left, we've got some from 1957. Off to my right, again, 57 it looks like. Ralph Popcorn. Yeah. Hey, maybe Popcorn Sutton was in here. Did you ever watch that show, Moonshiners?
Have an old still in here, illegal moonshine.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? You get up in here and find an old still site. Bunch of barrels, that'd be pretty neat. And that's it. Here we've got some groundfall coming down off of, you can see the groundwater coming through and through clay. This is a slick and slide clay layer right here. And it made a big pile of clay coming down over the years. All right, turn it around. Turn it around. Let's see. We'll keep the camera running. There's one from '66. And we will go to our next drift. Which is going to be right up here. Yeah, I kind of had my reservations about coming in on this side. I was like, that's probably not going to do anything, but no, indeed it did. All right, so that's the way back out, guys, where we just came from. So we're going to go turn the camera, and head over this direction. And this is the crack right above my head here. It's almost like a fault line. That's where all the groundwater is coming to and dripping down. But they didn't find anything. They stopped right there. You can see the angle of the deposit. But that's it as far as they went. All right, turn it around. We got one more to go down. Yeah. Okay. Let's step over this stuff. Lots of rotten railroad ties, repurposed ties. Let's get in here. And indeed we have a winz with a muck sheet. There's our winz. But it doesn't go very far. That's it. I'll help if I turn all my lights on. There we go. Okay. Nothing there. How about up here? We got a ladder. Let's see where the ladder went. You're going up into the stope. Right up there. And you can see the face of the top part of the stope way up there. So back then they were free climbing it. Maybe they had a hand line, a hemp hand line, which is now gone. More than likely, they used those a lot back then. And over here, nothing. That's it. Okay. Over here we got. There's some, that looks like lantern fuel. Yeah, white gas. You can see the tin right there. Yeah. You gonna give that ladder a try?
No, pass. It's a little too wet.
Yeah, a little too.
It doesn't look too rotten, but you say that and then you go to step on it and the rungs start breaking on you.
Yeah. Well, this was a neat mine.
Yeah, it was interesting.
It was perfect for a Wednesday episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we try to save the more complex mines. The bigger ones, more complex, more ladders, things like that. We try to save those for Saturdays because that's where I do the additional camera work. Here's some some leather chaps.
Is that what that is?
Like maybe an old tool belt.
Yeah, maybe.
Like a leather tool belt. And a glove. Right there. There's what's left of a tiny old stick of dynamite. The glove. But that's about it, guys. Not seeing anything more. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just take you with me as we head back over here to where the portal used to be. Just in case we missed anything. Sometimes I do. Not only that, but oftentimes the mine looks completely different heading out. So we will just, all right, turning around here. Check these guys out. So this is a fungus. I've seen these before. And it's a very strange looking fungus. You notice how they put out these little feelers that go straight up, and you can see how it's growing out of the pack rat poo. I have found instances of this where the floor is entirely covered with these, with like tens of thousands of feelers from pack rat poo, and it looks like a shag carpet. Yeah. You know what it is, Laura?
What is it?
It's those cordyceps from The Last of Us.
Oh, yes.
Yes, don't get too close. They'll wind their way right up your nose.
And we'll be the start of the infestation.
That's right. We'll turn into plant people and start attacking our subscribers. All right, over the top of this little collapse here, back where it really stinks terrible like pack rat poo, and there's the way out. All right, guys, I'll meet you back outside. See you out there. All right, guys, back outside, safe and sound. That was fun. That was perfect. The perfect Wednesday mine for a Wednesday.
Looking for a Wednesday, yeah. We found one.
You found it.
Yeah.
You found the perfect Wednesday mine. I like that one. A little bit stinky, full of pack rat ick, full of spiders, just how we like it. But always a good time, right?
A little damp too, but
a little damp.
We haven't really found too many of those yet, so it's just preparing us for what lies ahead.
That's right. So speaking of what lies ahead, I think we've got that extra special mine coming for you guys this coming Saturday. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. So stay tuned. This is going to be a super awesome one. If we can get into it safely, it's going to need ropes. We're probably going to have to install some anchors. It's going to be a real complex mine to get into, but well worth it. This is definitely one of those kinds of mines where when you do the whole risk versus reward thing, definitely the risk is worth the potential reward, because no one's been in this place. It's never seen a camera. It's 1860s, 1870s mine, so it ought to be pretty darn spectacular, so long as it's safe for the both of us to get into it. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming along on another Wednesday Explore, and we will see you this coming Saturday. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye now.